And we're continuing with wetlands. There wasn't really any new info that I got from the tutorial to mess around in this place. So really the only thing to do is to just go back to it. Yeah, so I still have all of my old deck pretty much. No idea what does the sacrifice do. Doesn't seem to be any different. Well, we'll have to figure it out, I suppose. Ah, the elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn, so cannot be hit. Okay. A river snapper, probably not, or a beehive. The unviable beehive. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. So it's better against weak attackers. And you can like get 2 cards for 1 with that. So the question is, or at least you will get 2 cards. Like, at the very least you get the beehive itself, and then at least 1 bee, even against a stronger attacker. So it can delay something for 2 turns, which is actually also good. It's either otter or a beehive. It's both are valid, but it's tough to say which one is like better. From what I've seen... Okay, so I think I'll choose otter actually, and it's primarily because... they're better against different things. Against flying creatures, I would rather have otter. But then again, against like just strong attackers, I would still rather have beehive because it at least can take some hits. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually take beehive. It's okay. I think they're both fine, really. So what is this? What is this icon? I also don't know. I guess this is a fight. Why would I want to choose a fight regardless? But I do want some items, so I will still go there, I think. And then I suppose I'll have a fight. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. All creatures? Or one of them? Oh, choose one. Not this. I think it's either fan or a squirrel. Which one is better? Let's do squirrel. I definitely will be able to use it. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleeding. That's how you get more blood. I see. What? I choose again? I don't really need that much blood, so let's go for a fan. Oh! You get 3 treasures. Okay. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. Like, kill a creature? That's incredible. That's so good. Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items, you carried on.
There is a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds.
Yeah, I get the idea. So, Bullfrog flies and something? Oh, it's flying defense? Oh, so it doesn't fly, but it defends against flying units. Okay. We could just go for... So Stoat is actually permanently like 2-5. That's incredible. Oh yeah. Well, that seems to be pretty clear. I am supposed to use Stoat to use there, and then Wolf Cub to use there. Seems to be pretty clear. Ether. That's very bad. But I should win the game immediately. No, actually, surely it will not be that easy. Yeah, well. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you did to win. However, in my games, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper might be interested in your spoils. Where do I see my teeth currently? How can I see them? Okay, well, a trapper. So I need to overkill. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares.
Care to look at me pelts? Take a pelt free of charge. See the quality?
What do I do with it?
You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts.
I mean... So, are those teeth? Oh, those are all like what I have, and I could buy anything. And it seems like that's the only thing I can buy. Like, I mean, the only person, so to say, that I could interact with is the trapper. I mean, I don't know. Let's buy the golden pelt. Yeah. Why? Oh, those are upgrades. Oh, for like buffs for creatures. The men assure you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. Are they? But he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Okay, maybe they are. Okay. The trader. I don't know what would be the trader. So campfire to buff something or sacrifice. I don't know if it just gets rid of the card or if it's just like, you know, let's buff. Let's buff stuff. Uh-huh. Though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. You're slacking off. That's not 10, that's 5 of them. Come on.
Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health, said one.
Yeah.
Pick something else.
I mean, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So, actually, Beehive is incredible for that. It can just win the game, I think, if you do it like that. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's health. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your Beehive. I mean, you could let them try. Good luck with that. But, I suppose. I'll choose this one, even though, like, I don't really mind fights, and I would like to see more of them to actually better understand what the game is all about, but I have no idea what this is, so let's try this out. I also am curious about that, so... What is that?
It's me. It's me.
What is happening? Bees are happening? Not the bees. Let's go squirrel. Something like this, and then just protect that.
Total misplay.
Just go. Just go. Okay, so squirrel there. Beehive instead of the squirrel. And then we just go. Oh, it actually ignores it, huh? Oh, that was a misplay. That definitely was a misplay, yes. So, okay. I can kill the bullfrog, but it doesn't actually do much. Mantis, oh, it does like damage to both. Okay. Regardless, so I use the squirrel. I can kill the bee, actually. Killing the bee is fine. Let's just do this. I think it will be fine regardless, honestly. I see. That is a lot of damage. That is true. The thing is... How much damage do I still have? I can still get hit by 1. I will need to draw this anyway. And I'm not dying immediately, so... Okay. Gek is actually working. This will force Elk to stay in place, actually, so... Oh, it can be hit. It can't be hit? Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Not that lucky because it's a beehive. Okay, so I have one bee. Let's get something else. A wolf. Wolf is good. And then we can just do something like this. Oh, wait. Why do I get a B? Wait, what? What? Why? 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 What? Why did that happen? Well, okay. Regardless, are we winning? No, we're not winning, for sure. So, I could sacrifice a wolf, I suppose. Golden pelt. So, I can play it? No? No, I can't play it. So, it is useless then. Okay. That's fine. Let's just skip it then. No real reason to play the B yet, so... It's 4 damage, so we should be winning on this turn regardless. Wolf is not really a thing at this point, so... Just hit and we win. Maybe I should have, like, tried to set up it a bit better. Just so that there will be some overkill. I don't know. Like... I still actually don't know what this icon meant. So, I don't know. You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings.
Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. Ooh, I can trade you any of these. Take your time.
Okay, I have to pick one, right? It's, oh yeah. This hatches into Raven, I assume. It's like, Mole does... I have no idea what. River Otter, well, it's okay. Elk Fawn, so it grows into elk. This is really good. Beehive, I already have one. Beaver does something, no idea. Raven, and that's what Raven Egg grows into. Let's go for Elk Fawn. Any earlier creatures are really good. So, yeah, I like this.
Is that a golden pelt? Magnificent.
Gek. Oh, larva. Gek is so good. So good. What is Backrat? Items. Item icon. Creates items, maybe? Or, like, gets items when it kills something? Maybe something like this. But there is no way I'm choosing it over a Gek or a Strange Larva at the moment. I want to try Strange Larva. Let's try it.
These pelts are most excellent. My thanks.
Come. What was the icon? Okay, I'll see you next. So, there is a left path. There is something new there. No idea what that is. And, okay, left is not a thing, right? Because I don't really need items at the moment. And sacrificing, I have no idea why would you even do that at the moment. Well, aside from getting rid of useless cards, but whatever. Let's go for a campfire. So far, those have been really good. So, warm a creature by the fire, enhance its power, said a hungry survivor.
Stab this.
What would I want to do? Good question. It's either Stoat or it would be something like... It would have to be Skunk, if not that. Or like a Beehive, to be an asshole about it. But then just... I'm a bit apprehensive because it's actually story creature of some kind, and I'm afraid I might lose it at some point. I don't actually want to stack all of my buffs on it, if possible. But like, I cannot use any of the creatures that grow into something else, because I assume I'll lose that. And I also cannot use Gek because it is there for sacrifice. So, what would that be then? River Snapper? Nah. I guess it would be like, really like Beehive. Yeah, maybe Beehive. Or Skunk. Skunk is pretty good. It can like actually win some fights after upgrading. Let's do this. I don't know. Might be fun. The fire warmed the wary skunk and enhanced its power. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. With your skunk in tow, you retreated into the woods. Not my skunk! That's for your own good that I prevented. So, that's a fight then, I assume. Fight with a totem. I think, yes, I think that's what it means. Fight with a totem. I have no idea. Is it a skunk icon? Might be. Well, I kinda have to... It will have to be a wolf cub for sure. The question is where. Well, it's not really a question. It has to be there, I think. So, something like this. Kingfisher. Oh, they go underwater and cannot be hit. I see. I see. Elk fawn. Cannot really use it at the moment. Well, I could use a squirrel, but... Is there a point? I don't think there is a point. It'll just be killed if I use elk fawn there. So, I guess I'll just skip. This thing is dead, then there will be river otter. And we have some problems. We need to actually deal a lot of damage. A lot of damage. And pretty quickly at that. So squirrel, squirrel, and then like wolf, for example, and then just hit, hit, hit. I don't know. My wolf will be dead in a couple of turns. If I could grow my elk fawn, that would be good, but the board is fully loaded at the moment. Do I just get a squirrel then? I kinda need to get a squirrel, I think. And then I kinda also need to use the bottle. I don't know if it's desperate enough, but it might be actually. So the idea is, I think I need to do even more damage. I'm just counting if I can kill them next turn. Maybe I just want to do River Snapper instead. Or I can try to just go for lethal. Let's try going for lethal. I'm not exactly sure if I can do it. No, it's still affected by the smell. Probably will not be able to then. But still. Let's try to do it. Oh, it doesn't smell? Okay. So my question is, does my damage go through to the coyote, or does it go directly to face? I cannot kill it, unfortunately. Even like in the best case scenario, I cannot really kill it, so... Well... I can actually deal enough damage, there is the thing. Oh yeah. If this goes directly to face, then I do have a lethal. But if it doesn't, then we have a problem. Oh! Oh no! Oh no, I forgot about it. That's bad. Okay, I forgot that it will be smiling. Can I cut this then? Because this still gives me lethal if everything goes well. And even if it doesn't, like, realistically, yeah, it does give me lethal. Well, 2 consumables, not the best thing ever, but you know. You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not a specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. Blood? 2 blood? 3 blood? I have enough of 1 blood creatures, really. So maybe 2? 3 is too much for my deck. 2 might be okay. 1 could be okay. It depends. 1 is always like... I would say 1. 1 is always like kinda useful. 2 is like questionable. I would say 1. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Nascent fawn. It quickly grows into an elk. Random card with a cost of 1. What were you expecting? Exactly that! Exactly that! What do you mean, what was I expecting? Right. I have a fan. Squirrel is better, clearly. A powerful item. Turn this, I'll skip my next turn. What about the cards that are already set in the queue? Do they still go on? It is better, though, than the squirrel, I would say, so... Okay. What is this? What? My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not, I will let you keep the smoke. The smoke. Boom. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish.
Lucky draw.
What is this? That's just a fish. So, it's a 2-phase boss fight. Alright, what is the smoke? Can I sacrifice it? I can't really kill it, right? Actually, I think I should just let Stoat be there. Let's set the squirrel and let's set the Stoat there. But then... Yes, but then the problem is... This is fine. But the problem is, I'm not even sure I want to set up all of my creatures. All of my good creatures, you know? Because, they might just all be killed when the second phase of the boss fight begins.
Which fish? Hard choose.
What? What is this? What the hell? Oh, so it kills someone? Okay, I still kinda need to do it, to let it do its damage though, so... If I can sacrifice the smoke... Oh! Oh! Interesting. Is it immune to the smoke? Is that the idea? There are a few choices there. I can win right now, and it will begin the second phase, but it could go really badly. Because of some scripted events that would be happening. Or I could just continue as is and let him fish. But then... No, let's actually do that. Let's do this. No, I cannot sacrifice. No, I can't sacrifice the smoke. Okay. Then let's just do this. And elk will move anyway, so it doesn't really matter where do I put him. Let's say there.
Take new fish. Easy.
You're dead though. Well, first phase is done. And maybe it resets it? I hope. It might go badly.
Too fast, too soon.
Okay. So you just die then. That's fine. I mean, doesn't really matter. Okay. Well, I mean, can I like flip the table and go away? No, no, I can't. Okay. Uh-huh. And what happens then?
Go fish. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. I don't know, this one? A cost of 2 blood from the wolf. And another, this time I'll use its power and health. The numbers. Well, the biggest numbers are those, but do I lose it? Well, regardless, I don't know. Let's see this. Yeah? Now choose a card from which we'll extract the sigils. Larva? Or like beehive? I don't know if I'll lose it forever. If I lose something forever, I guess like elk? Maybe? A sigil of sprinter and a sigil of fledgling from the elk form. I never did ask you your name. Let it be... well, let's just say June. There is now but one final matter, the portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Here we go again, another challenger. Perhaps it is time, perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. Bones? You gain a bone when one of your creature perishes for any reason. Okay. So, what about my deck though? Rattler, 3 damage. It's a lot of damage. And my cards get reset after I die. Okay, okay. So, I would need to kill this with the stoat or with a wolf. I can make a wolf, I suppose. There isn't really a good start to it. Not exactly. I could do squirrel. I could do stoat. From the death of your creature you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent or the battle ends. Okay. Yeah, I need a squirrel. So the idea is that I use the wolf to actually... to actually do something like this. And then I assume I can just set a possum there. And do that. Okay, but I am winning though. At this moment, so... that's good enough. So what about my, like, player card? Did I, like, get it or what? Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. It's beside the safe. Sure, I can do that. Oh. Behold the rulebook. Mighty Leap. A card bearing the sigil will block in opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. Well, I figured. Bifurcated strike. No, okay. Yes. If a creature would attack a card bearing this sigil, it does not. If a creature would attack a card... so it just skips an attack then. Okay. Many lives... airborne, guardian. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. When an opposing creature is placed opposite to an empty space, a card bearing the sigil will move to that empty space. Okay. So it protects the empty spaces. I see. End spawner. When it's played, an end is created in your hand. So you get 2 for 1. Hefty. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. Okay, that was how I like assumed or speculated elks might move, but that's not how they move actually, but this is the way, okay. Sharp Quills. Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. Easy. Unkillable. When a card with a sigil perishes, a copy of it is created in your hand. Waterborne. Submerges itself during its opponent's turn. While submerged, opposing creatures attack its owner directly. Yes. Bone King. When a card bearing the sigil dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. Okay. If a creature that you own perishes by combat, a card bearing the sigil in your hand is automatically played in its place. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff. There's too much stuff. Let me... Oh, there's so much stuff. What was like... What did I have questions about? Like, I will consult with this when I have questions, but there are just too many things. Okay, this one. Trinket Bearer. When a card bearing this sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. Okay. Amorphous. When a card bearing this sigil is drawn, the sigil is replaced with another sigil at random. Okay, and there is just too much stuff, so we'll consider this when we get something. What is this? Squirrel Raven. Some bigger board that is being played at the moment. Oh. Okay. So I need to get something by the safe. Which safe? I mean, I assume this safe. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. And, oh, some teeth. I'll need to check if there will be more teeth later. Also can do something with the candle. Can I, like, get the smoke somehow? No. It's ridiculous. Cannot interact with the box. Okay. Seems like it's all I can do, really. Alright. Where were we? Let us continue. Let us continue indeed. Can I see my... So, what was that about my player card? Is that how Stoat got in there? Is that what it initially was? Card playing Stoat. That would be something. So, what's that? Coyote, the Mega Coyote, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? It's not really only 4 bones. I forgot, was it like when your creatures died or any creatures died? I think it's your creatures, specifically. The Nefarious Rattler, a brittle creature, once passed its monstrous fangs. The Unkillable Cockroach, it returns to your hand after dying. So, if I have to choose, I think this is worse. Well, it could be used to like create some less time strike to just get lethal suddenly. Could be something. I'll do cockroach though. That's fine. So, you know you're free to get up again to keep your blood flowing. I know. I'm no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan your next encounter, but do keep your hands off my possessions. So I wonder, like, can I assume it will be a part of the game eventually at some point. Can I find, like, my player card somewhere there? I assume it will be used in some way. Maybe, probably actually in the game itself. Somewhere, somehow. So. Do I... No, but do I... I still have my items, no? No, those are new items. I never had pliers. A rock may get you out of a hard place. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. 4 of them, okay. I cannot sacrifice it, so I would say squirrel is better, actually. It's like... I don't know. Let's get some bones. And I might just honestly use them very quickly. I'm not a big fan of it anyway. coyote and the porcupine, so you get 1 damage for attacking it. I get cockroach, I get a possum, I get bullfrog. Bullfrog? I have bullfrog. Is there even a point doing anything at the moment? Hell, I don't know. It might be a better idea to actually skip. I can set bullfrog, but I would like to use it to kill coyote later. So... yeah. I think it's a skip, actually. Which is unfortunate. Okay, I need a new card, and preferably it's like, yes, like a wolf, for example. Exactly. Exactly. And there are several ways I can go about it. But honestly, I think I would just rather break the bone thing. Squirrel for sure. Then bullfrog for sure. This is happening. And then here's the question. Let's say I kill both of them. Then I do like 4 damage, and it would be from -3 or like 7. It would be 1 overkill if it stays like this for 2 turns. But surely something will happen though, so... I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure about this. I think I'm meant to skip there. I cannot really sacrifice the bullfrog. I can only get 1 squirrel. I could get like a cockroach, but what's the point? What's the point? Or a possum? I can summon the wolf next turn. No, let's actually break the bank. I think I will need to do it anyway. And then just get a possum, like there. Something like this. And then the idea is that we just go for a squirrel. I should have done cockroach probably. Doesn't really matter, I assume. And then just do this and this. And set a wolf against the porcupine. And it should be fine. So it's 5. It's the best possible scenario for now in terms of overkilling. Are you smart or something? We usually eat the wolf, but the teaching about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rulebook. I see. Well, let's finish this fight though, first of all. And then we'll check it out. So if I do this, and then I get 1 more squirrel, and then I set a toad there. Keep me alive. Then we actually win with max overkill. Hell yeah. Okay, so there is apparently a passcode in the rulebook. So let's finish the video there then, and in the next one we'll check out that passcode and what actually it does. And for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.